What is up, everybody? I am here with Plato. Welcome. We're going to be talking about Marvel today because, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. But Variety and other news outlets finally started releasing a whole bunch of new, spicy information about what's going down at Disney Marvel, and it is not looking good for them. That big restructure we've been hearing about, it looks like it may be underway. It may have been underway long ago. There are a lot of people who've gotten fired, removed. There is a bunch of reorganizing going on, and there is a lot to cover in just this one story behind me. So what I'm going to do is just give you guys the cliff notes, and we'll touch upon a bunch of different stories so that you can be up to date on everything that's been going on with Marvel. So as of yesterday, check out this story. Crisis at Marvel. Jonathan Majors' backup plans, the Marvels reshoots, reviving original Avengers, and more issues revealed. So it's going to be an interesting story. I hope you guys enjoy this one. So we're going to start with Mahershala Ali. It was reported that he was ready to leave Blade. Okay, they were making a Blade movie. The budget has gone way down for this movie, by the way. It's no longer like 250 million plus. They're going low budget with this one. 80 million, which is not a number that I have seen in quite some time for a Marvel movie. But it makes sense because, oh boy, he was going to be the fourth lead. It means 3 other people were going to star before him. I assume it was going to be all women. According to a recent article from Variety, Ali almost left Marvel's Blade reboot over script issues. Kevin Feige announced a new Blade movie was in the works with Ali at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. However, progress had been stalled since then as a number of writers and directors have been hired and then departed from the project. So people were just coming and going. This is just scratching the surface of all of the issues that have sprung forth from the last couple of days of news. Check this out. Marvel has reportedly considered replacing Jonathan Majors' Kang with Doctor Doom, which also makes sense because if you have sat and watched Loki like I have, which by the way, the review for that show comes out tomorrow, you are not going to want to miss that video. It's going to be epic. It's probably the biggest video I have ever made. I hope you guys can be there for the premiere. I've been working so hard on this one, and I'm very excited to show you what I have in store for you guys. But yeah, let's read this. So Marvel has reportedly discussed pivoting away from Jonathan Majors' Kang and replacing him with Doctor Doom, which, by the way, that's a villain that fans have been asking for years. Nobody asked for Kang. Everybody was already on board with a Doctor Doom. Ever since they first announced that they were going to be trying to make a Fantastic Four movie, it's all everybody ever thinks about because Doctor Doom's like one of the greatest villains. He's probably the greatest villain. If you think that Thanos is the greatest villain, awesome, but I personally love Doctor Doom the most. I think that he's just the perfect Marvel villain. And it's such a shame that they waited so long to make a movie with him in it. Of course, this is pending Jonathan Majors' case because of, the abuse allegations and on set, as well as the abuse from his girlfriend, who apparently also worked on set for Loki season 2, which they were filming. So she's on set with him. At this time, Marvel has not confirmed any plans for Majors' Kang. Moving forward, Doctor Doom has also not been formally introduced into the MCU as of yet, and no actor is attached to play the character, although the MCU's Fantastic Four reboot is currently scheduled to be released on May 2nd, 2025. But wait, there's more. Marvel has also discussed bringing back original Avengers cast, including Iron Man and Black Widow. How are you going to do that? It has to be a multiverse thing. It just has to be. This is what panic looks like. Man, they don't like our new phase. They do not like our woke stuff that we're pushing out. Let's just get all of the old actors and try to catch lightning in a bottle twice. I'm sure it'll happen. Just like in Infinity War and Endgame, I'm sure we'll be able to do it again. No, I don't think so. The answer to you trying to fix what you've done to Marvel is not to get the old actors to play the same roles they were before. That's not how it works, okay? Fans aren't that stupid where they're just like, oh, everything's forgiven, Marvel. Thank you for bringing back Tony Stark. It really sucks that Marvel thinks we're this dumb because that just means we can't communicate. There's a huge communication barrier between the fans and Marvel. They just think that they can just throw member berries at us whenever they want and everything will be better. Marvel's considering bringing back the original Avengers roster. Bringing back the original cast would excite fans and could be easily explained through the multiverse concept. No, but everybody hates the multiverse. Nobody wants an explanation. But of course they're going to do that because that's the best way you're going to bring back Tony Stark. Just say it's the multiverse. The multiverse! No description, no definition needed. Just go for the word and bring it all the way home. Even the biggest MCU fan will find it hard to deny that at present the franchise is in a bit of a slump. But wait, there's even more! Because now there's a rumor going around that Robert Downey Jr. may actually take the offer. Rumor, Iron Man actor Robert Downey Jr. has agreed to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know this for sure, I can't confirm. It is bounding into comics. I mean, they're pretty good about their information most of the time. But this rumor comes courtesy of Scooper My Time to Shine Hello, who wrote on X, RDJ already agreed to come back. Where'd you get that info from? And if so, why would he do that? Is he doing this with the fans in mind? Or is he doing it for the money? Money's probably really good. They paid Robert Downey Jr. a bunch of money, tens of millions, lots of money. So maybe that's why he would want to come back, but I could have sworn that he was done with Marvel a while back. So I don't know what it is that they offered to bring him back. I wonder if they're going to try and bring Captain America back too. Apparently they're trying to bring Black Widow back. I don't know why they would do that either. That would completely ruin her sacrifice. And who are we kidding? It would absolutely ruin Tony Stark's sacrifice too. I mean, that's 22 movies leading up to Tony Stark's death, and you're just gonna undo it because of the multiverse? What is wrong with you guys? Get a grip. It doesn't help that the Marvels is projected to have one of the worst openings in Marvel cinematic history. What is it, like $40 to $50 million? This on top of a bunch of other issues going on at Marvel from this Variety article, which by the way is super long. I don't expect anybody to read it in its entirety unless they are desperate to know what's going on. But I did actually read the entire thing for you so that I could bring you the cliff notes that I promised. There's just a bunch of stuff going on, and it's being revealed by outlets now, and I don't know why. There must be some kind of embargo on negativity. So it says that there have been a bunch of reshoots for the Marvels. They have been reshooting, but obviously they would. I mean, the movie looks like it's been through a bunch of production hell anyway, but they've done a lot of other things that are kind of messed up. You know, CGI added in at the last minute. The working conditions over at Disney are apparently abysmal, like unacceptable, to where they had to change a lot about their workspace. She-Hulk and WandaVision had CGI added in after the debut episodes. So when the show premiered, they were still fixing the CGI in later episodes. That's wild. And then scenes were rewritten, reshot, even reorganized. Entire departments are being reorganized. I think they've completely scrapped a swath of movies. Victoria Alonso, for example, she was in charge of a whole bunch of stuff, and she was fired for apparently being incompetent. Blade has gone through like 5 writers, 2 directors, 1 shutdown, 6 weeks before production, and it's on a super low budget. And by the way, Daredevil Born Again, for all intents and purposes, it's basically scrapped, but I guess technically it's being rewritten and remade. It was apparently so bad that Vincent D'Onofrio deactivated his Twitter X account because people were asking him about it and talking about it, and apparently it hurt him so much that he decided to disappear. It's not the first time that's happened. A lot of people are disappearing and not saying anything about the future of Marvel, including Kevin Feige. This is probably the biggest thing that's happened concerning Marvel and Disney. They are just down in the dumps. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in the future. I can only assume we're going to get a bunch of news in the next week or so, or maybe we'll have a dry news week somehow. I don't know. Nothing in this world makes sense anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't had the chance yet to share it with your friends and hit that like button, that would be awesome. And hey, if you're feeling ultra spicy, consider subscribing to my channel so that you're always up to date on what kind of thing I've got going on. I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Later. Meow, meow.